Yo, I cannot believe these shorts from Fabletics are 2 for $24. Look at the shorts I used to wear to
Step into Wix Studio, the web creation platform built for agencies.
This is the best product that Huel have released in recent times.
You are innocence personified, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. I am cold like December snow. I have carved out this soul made of stone, and I will drag you down and sell. Now that I've been
We're alive. No. You're good. I just haven't started the audio yet
Yeah.
for the recording. And let's see. What should we do? Let's do
It threw me off when I heard that.
what?
Oh.
Oh, from Undertale.
Yeah.
Here we go. And go! What's up, nerd geeks and gamers alike? It's your boy Nerdy Nick, back in studio with best friend Josh
What's up?
for another episode of the NSquared podcast. Now, before we get started, we'd like to thank our sponsors over at HubDaddyStore.com. Use code MUSTACHE10 at checkout on your order of coffees, mugs, candles, soaps, and more. Once again, that's HubDaddyStore.com, code NSquared10. And also, big shout out to our sponsors over at Dubby Energy. Use our code, damn, I was doing so good, at dubby.gg, NSquared10 to get yourself 10% off of your energy drink supplement order that is made here in the United States of America under GMP guidelines and procedures. There's no artificial colors, flavors, or additives. It's 150 milligrams of caffeine for you to enjoy, whether you're gaming, taking a stroll on the beach, or just doing your daily routine. Once again, that is w.gg using code NSquared10 for 10% off your order. And let's do this properly. Let's pull up the site. Game On Expo, happening this March 15th through the 17th in Phoenix, Arizona. It's going to be bigger, better, and cooler. Now, I know I've been running over the guest list for quite some time, but guys, you've got Roger Craig Smith, the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog, also Chris Redfield, Ezio from Assassin's Creed, Batman, and more. Patricia Somerset, the voice of Princess Zelda, and more. But not to also gloss over, we've got some legendary composers coming to the expo this year, like David Weiss, video game composer for Donkey Kong Country, Battletoads, and more. Grant Kirkhope, another video game composer for GoldenEye 007. We all know that infamous pause music. Perfect Dark, Banjo-Kazooie, and more. Kevin Bayliss, UK video game artist, animator, and voice actor, ranging from Donkey Kong Country, Diddy Kong Racing, Battletoads, and more. Not to also forget David Hayter, voice of Solid Snake, Eric Stewart, the voice of Brock, James, Seto Kaiba, Squirtle, and more. We've also got YouTube content creators like Johnny Millennium from Happy Console Gamer, Metal Jesus of Metal Jesus Rocks, Mega Ran, an amazing Arizona-based rapper, Ted DiBiase, the WWE Hall of Fame pro wrestler, $1 Million Man. And check this out, guys. We've also got, where is it here? Where is it? Dan Green, the voice of Yugi. That's right. We will have both the voice actors of Seto Kaiba and Yugi from the hit show Yu-Gi-Oh! At the conference, or expo rather. We've also got other content creators coming, like Mr. Rightway, first time guest of the convention. We got Adam Koralik, Radical Reggie, Retro Ralph. This one is the bee's knees. Sean Schemmel, the voice of fucking Goku and King Kai. I'm already, I'm debating on like what I'm gonna have him sign. I'm gonna see if we can get an interview with him. I need to fucking meet him. Fucking finally. Also, guests like John Hancock, John Riggs was finally announced today. And keep your eyes peeled for more announcements, folks. This again is happening in Phoenix, Arizona, March 15th through the 17th. Phoenix Convention Center, I believe, in the North Hall this year. We've got 2 free passes to be given away to lucky you. So if you want to be entered into the drawing, just say me in the chat or DM us over on Facebook, which you can find our link to our Facebook in the top of the chat. All right. So, age-old question.
Oh,
What's up?
what's up? What's up?
What's up?
I'm so glad we rely on you for that, because I would not be able to do that right now.
I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do this last week, so.
Oh, I know. Oh, man. Dude, fucking... I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad to not be as sick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the past 2 weeks were pretty bad.
Yeah.
I was... Red Zombie, can't fucking wait. Right? Can't wait either. You're gonna be there, right? Right?
Hey, Red Zombie, did you already buy your passes?
My name is Johnny Gray. Want to play with me?
Oh, dude, is there a cutoff date for the raffle or the drawing for the passes?
Let's say the week of the show. The Monday of the convention will be the last day to enter.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll announce on the end of Monday's show.
Well, should we give them a little extra time just because I feel like that's the Monday before? This feels like it's kind of short notice.
If they want to go, they'll watch the show and tune in.
True.
If they're local as well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Rat Zombie says, got the passes and hotel booked. Ah, okay. Stutter and Stick, what's up, Squares?
What's up?
I got Miller Lite bottles, I'm fancy. Well, we got Miller Lite cans. You're a step above us. And he says, poof, cans. Laughed my ass off. Listen, that's what the wife got me, and that's what I'm going to be drinking. So,
Been gaming? A lot. Because that's all I had to do while I was sick.
yeah, what you been playing?
So a lot of Destiny, but yesterday I finally picked up
Helldivers?
Helldivers.
So how is it?
Oh, it's fucking fantastic. You have to get it.
Did you get physical or digital?
I went ahead and get digital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I mean, it's an online only game, and I was like, you know what? I'm still sick. I don't want to go get people sick at the store. I really want to play the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it digital. Fuck it.
So, what's your brief analysis on it?
It's Michael Bay the game.
It's Michael Bay the game.
There's explosions everywhere.
Yeah.
It's the right kind of like intense and difficult.
Okay.
And explosions are...
Does it live to the hype?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, can you confirm this with me?
Mm-hmm.
I read today that it was from like Kotaku, I think, that people are booting teammates who are not using the meta setups.
I have yet to experience that. Granted, I'm in lower level lobbies because I'm still new to the game.
Okay.
I would not doubt it at all if that's what would happen. Like in higher level,
Yeah.
lobbies. Just because of the fact that that's just what the gaming community is kind of turned into.
Yeah.
And two, I kind of get it because just in the medium difficulty, it gets hectic. I can't imagine in the hard and above.
Is there a difficulty slider, or is it just like, these are the raids that you can do? There's an easy one, medium one, and difficult one.
So how it works is every mission, because it's planets, you do missions on each planet. You can do it around different areas around the planet.
Yeah.
Each mission, you when you first start off, it's like a trainee mission. After that, it goes like you unlock easy. Once you beat easy, you unlock medium.
Okay.
then you unlock like challenging, then hard. So you have to beat each difficulty before you unlock the next one.
Okay.
And any mission you play, if you've already unlocked the medium difficulty, you can play it on medium from the get-go.
Okay.
Yeah, and it gets hectic, but like in a fun way.
Yeah. So you like being a space Nazi?
It's a space American, okay?
Is that what they're called?
No, it's called Super Earth, and you're called Helldiver.
Yeah.
That's the name of the soldiers. And it's all about, spreading democracy.
Yeah, by killing all the living beings on planets. Sounds a whole, like, imperialistic fucking shit to me.
Dude, that's the wonder of it. It's parody, kind of like
it's Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
It is Starship Troopers for the modern
100%.
day. Yeah. The game director said that it's actually piqued interest back into Starship Troopers, the movie.
Oh, really? I can see that. My favorite part of it are the little one-liners. Sorry, I have to have my phone.
Are you on call?
Yeah. We switch it over. They're gonna call our phones directly now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least you don't have to have the extra phone.
Right. But it's they have a lot of funny one-liners. Like I was playing with some randoms, and you can if the automatons, I can't say it. The robot guys.
Yeah.
They have bases, and they have turrets that you can mount.
Okay.
And one of my teammates mounted on it, and they had a female character. Because you can do it where you can have a male character, female character, or random.
Yeah.
Because it spawns you in as just a random soldier. If you die, sends in another one in his place.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You have a limited amount of revives. He hops on and starts shooting. It just goes. While shooting.
Going crazy?
Yeah, it was
That's
fucking
funny. Rat Zombie says, yeah, I want it. It gives the Starship Troopers feels. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was looking up GameStop today to see if they had any physical copies of it.
Yeah.
So, I didn't see... Oh, I think I turned down the volume on my slider. There we go, yep. I didn't see one at the GameStop near me, but they did have it online, and it was only like $33.
Yeah, dude.
How much was it on digital?
It was $39.
Yeah, something like saving $6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely debating it. My only thing is then I have to re-up my PlayStation Plus membership, and I mean, I haven't been paying for that for about like a year now, and it's nice.
Yeah.
Not having to worry about and they fucking upped the price.
Dude, it's like $80 now.
Yeah, so now I'm like, so what is that? 80 divided by fucking 12. Let's do some fucking math here. That's 80 divided by 12. That's $6.66 a month. See, now that's the devil's number. It's against my religion to partake in PlayStation shenanigans. And the game's called Helldivers? Josh, wake up! Wake up! Find Jesus, you son of a bitch!
Oh, man.
The characters are laughing while killing innocent beings. It's all connected! Oh man. Yeah, so Stutter Stick says, by the way, I'm doing dishes and laughing with y'all. Well, thank you for joining us while you're doing your dishes and all that.
I just realized Britt says, Josh, learn to order online for curbside pickup. Ew. Like LOL, ew, digital.
Yeah.
I know, it's just, I was sick. I didn't want to go get other people sick, okay?
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I'm surprised they even had any copies in stock anywhere. I mean, I'm pretty sure that game flew off the shelves the day, like the first week it was out.
Well, with a game like this, I never heard of the first one.
Right? Me neither.
It was probably like a Steam only or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows? But with a game like this that's got so much hype behind it, and all these videos pushing, like the clips and everything on YouTube and fucking Facebook and stuff, this is one of those games that's just gonna be a fucking hype machine.
Yeah.
I'm sure eventually it'll fucking die off or whatever, But that's what also scares me about buying these like online service games. Is once the hype's dead, how are you gonna fucking find a match? Not every game is fucking is gonna have the longevity of Fortnite or PUBG, you know. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You know, I don't want to. I get nervous about that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I really wanted the Evil Dead game, but it was an online service game, and I think it was like 2 months after it launched, I saw it for fucking $10 in the clearance section at Target.
Really?
Yeah. So no one was playing it. And same thing with the Predator one. It was Predator Hunting Grounds. And you got to play as Predator or the Commandos. Fucking cool premise and shit.
Yeah.
But it didn't sell a lot of copies.
Yeah.
You know, so you're at the mercy of the studio's fucking servers or whatever. If they want to shut it down, they shut it down.
True. I mean, one plus though for this game I can say is that its concurrent player base is like in the top like 5, like on Steam alone.
Well, I've seen that there's like fucking wait times to get in.
Oh, they've kind of solved that issue a little bit. Like when I played yesterday, there was almost no wait time.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I had issues joining other players' games, like matches. But, you know, there were so many matches going on, I could just hop around and find one.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Honestly, though, like, one thing that's nice about it is that it's not a $60 game.
True.
You know, so, let's say that does happen, at least if you do get it.
Yeah.
You know, if you do get it, like, at 30, what, did you say $30?
I think it was like $33.99.
34, pretty much.
Yeah.
You get $34, you'll get enjoyment at least for maybe a month. Even after that, it would definitely be worth your time.
Again, though, it's not just the game price; it's the PlayStation Plus membership as well. So this game would essentially cost me like fucking $100.
Yeah, that's true.
Or $110.
Something like that.
You know.
That's what sucks.
So, like, that's where I gotta weigh the pros and cons, you know?
Damn it, they need to release it for Xbox.
Right? Dude, it'd be, if they release it for Xbox, that should be on Game Pass.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Right?
You know what I mean?
They need to do it, because, I mean, honestly, though, it's like...
Enjoy the latest shows and films.
Oh, it's so much fun. Like, there's some people I know that I want them to play, but they're on Xbox only.
Yeah.
Including you.
Well, I'm not Xbox only. I have a PS5.
Fine, no.
Yeah.
You don't have the
PS Plus membership.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't count.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so Helldivers and Destiny. Yeah.
I tried Steel Rising, the game of the month.
Yeah.
Kind of, I ended up deleting it. It's not a bad game. It's just meh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what about you?
Chivalry. Chivalry 2 has been my fucking jam. Fucking love that game. And I hate the fucking plumbers for turning me on to the game because it is fucking highly addictive. And that game has a high concurrent player base.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
And the thing is, with this game, it's not like Call of Duty where you get into a match is over, you see the leaderboard, then it takes you back to the lobby. Chivalry puts you in a match, and they're cool matches because, like, for those of you who don't know what Chivalry is, it's a first person / third person. You can change the cameras instantaneously. Medieval battle game. So there will be one team basically defending the objective and the opposite team on the offense. And the levels, or stages rather, the objectives are sectioned off. So say if you're the offensive team, your first objective for one stage might be to kill all the peasants that are player controlled in the vineyard. And then once you do that, then you go in, the next objective is to invade the town and steal the livestock and other peasants and grab them and throw them onto your ship. But meanwhile, there's all this fucking knights and fucking clashing going on, and you've got swords, fucking. You've got different classes, and you've got like archers, vanguard, knights. I can't remember the other ones. And you've got fucking crazy amount of variety in weapons, from swords to bows, crossbows, morning stars,
halberds.
yeah, like executioner fucking axes, spears, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Super fun game. But like I was saying, you go into a match and you get fucking 20 minutes into the match or whatever, or say it's a quick one. It doesn't send you back to the lobby, it just sends you back, it sends you into the next match.
Yeah.
And there are so many players that the required amount of players to start the match is already there.
Yeah.
So you just go right into the next one, and then you go into the next one, and into the next. Oh, so yeah, it's fun.
Before you know it, you're like 6 matches deep.
Which could be like 3 hours
Yeah.
deep. Because it depends, the fucking objectives and stuff. Each objective has a time limit.
Yeah.
So, if you don't, say for example, like open the drawbridge in the 6 minutes it allots you, then the defending team wins, or whatever.
There's definitely been times where it's like the last 5 seconds, and then all of a sudden the objective bar. Like I've seen it. Like it was. I think you were on the offensive side.
Yeah.
I think you guys were taking over the town square.
Yeah.
And it was like 10 seconds left. The objective bar was near the bottom, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's like, shoot.
Yeah.
Filled up. I was like, oh my god.
And the game is like really cool too because there's limb dismemberment.
Yeah.
So like you can get your arm chopped off, and then you have this health bar that's slowly draining, and above it says "'Tis but a flesh wound." So you can still fight with like one arm and like throw punches. You can chop people's heads off. I use the executioner's axe ever since I unlocked it. So there's a lot of heads flying. But yeah, it's on Game Pass. Definitely fucking recommend it. It is really fun.
Too many fun games out there.
And then I've also started up a game that I have had on my Xbox. It was like a Games with Gold forever ago, and I ended up buying it on my Switch a while ago because it was on sale for like $2.
Dang.
It's called Saturday Morning RPG. It's a game that is mid to late 80s themed, and everything is a spoof. So instead of Cobra Commander, his name is
Bless you.
his name is Captain Hood, but he looks just like Cobra Commander. And then there's like Autobots and Decepticons, but they're called different things.
Yeah.
Like Starscream is in the game, Decepticon, but he's called like Sunshout or something like that.
That's great.
And it's really fun. It's an episodic thing. It's all in like fucking. It's either like I think it's like 16-bit. It's a really fun game. Like all of your powers come from your Trapper Keeper, and you have scratch stickers or sniff stickers, scratch and sniff stickers. So like right before each match or battle that you encounter, you have like 10 seconds to scratch as many as you can, and each sticker has its own like purpose, like 5 defense, negative fucking 2 for enemy health or whatever.
That's hilarious.
And you can find different stickers throughout all the levels.
Oh, that's great.
And then you can also bring in weapons or like specials into the battles, which can be a fucking CD that you throw, or a Michael Jackson glove.
Oh,
And when you do it, he'll like hit the enemy, he'll go like
that's great.
and then if it's like a successful hit, you can paralyze your opponent as well. It's a straight up RPG, but it's like so fucking over the top with the 80s bullshit. It's a really fun game. It's very entry level for RPGs.
Nice.
Like Evelyn was watching me play on Sunday morning for like a good half hour in the living room, and she was just like, "This game's like fucking looks cool, Dad."
No, when you said paralyze your enemy with the slap, All I can think of, you probably haven't seen it, like Kung Pao.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody in the chat has seen it. The main villain, like near the end of the movie, he has a move called the Paralyzer.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll give you the Paralyzer. And like he does it a few times, it's just the way he says it.
I'm pretty sure everyone's seen that movie except me.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, it came out when I was in like 3rd grade, and I remember it being like the talk, like of all the cool kids in 3rd grade, and I was like, yeah, I've never seen that. You know, it was at the movies, and their fucking parents would take them, and my parents were like, no.
That sucks.
Yeah. Rat Zombie says, I hate scalpers. Average price for Helldivers 2 physical is $60+ on eBay. I can see this being one of those games where people fucking buy a bunch and then fucking hike the price of it, you know?
It's
physical.
ridiculous that they're doing. Ever since like the PS5 debacle with scalpers, it's just been a constant thing now.
Well, I mean, scalpers have always fucked. Like the SNES classics, the NES classic, or the PlayStation classic, scalpers would... I remember I ran into a scalper at GameStop, and he was like bragging how he has like a fucking pyramid of SNES classics in his living room that he's selling for like $100 each or whatever. And I fucking looked at him and I turned around and I just... That day I had like no chill. And I just looked at him and I was like, you're fucking pathetic. And then he started like mouthing off at me. And I forgot like what I said or whatever, but I remember just ripping him a new one. And he walked away and he was just like, yeah, whatever, go fuck yourself. And I said something else, burned him, and the fucking GameStop employee was like, dude, nice, you know?
No, I mean for real though, fuck scalpers.
Scalpers suck, dude. They suck so bad.
Punch him in the face.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and end this portion of the audio-only recording. We'll be right back. I'll take another one.
Yeah.
So how's everyone doing in the chat? Let's see a thumbs up emoji. And guys, don't forget to like the stream, please. And if you're new here and you like what you're seeing, go ahead and click that subscribe so you can catch this every Monday night at 6:30 Arizona time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Well, I got tall ones in there too, so yeah. Alright. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, and we are back. So, for those of you that were here last week, this is going to be a continuance of the topic that I was talking about then. And if you're not tuned into that, you'll get a whiff of it right now. So, let me, hold on. Stupid ads! This is what happens while I have YouTube music playing in the background. You guys gotta deal with an ad every now and then. Audio-only listeners don't have to worry about that. So, last week, I was talking about rumors and speculations and people exploiting the fuck out of that on their YouTube channels.
Yeah.
And so on. Well, motherfucking train decided to continue choo-chooing on.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Again, today, there's a rumor going around that the Switch 2 is now going to be released in like the early months of 2025.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
And I was just like, why? Why the fuck are we fucking talking about rumors? I'm gonna be the video game version of JD from New York right now. Why the fuck are we still giving news to rumors? Why? It makes no fucking sense to me that all of these fucking YouTubers, like, and look at, guess what? Nick heel turn in 3, 2, 1. Like, guys, smash JT. Why? 8-Bit Eric. Why? RGT85. Why? All you guys, like, no offense. I'm friends with most of you. But like, why the fuck are we doing this still? Why? I get it. You need a video to put out. You need clicks. You need views. I get it. A lot of you do this for money. A lot of you do this for a hobby that you're hoping makes you money. But at the end of the day, you're part of the problem with making videos about rumors. Because all you're doing is propagating bullshit that's getting people hyped up or fucking getting ready for disappointment, etc., when there's no truth to fucking matter. And for those of you who are making these kind of videos, say to be the first to break the news and be the first to say I fucking said it first and I told you so, no one gives a fuck. Good job, fella. Like, no one fucking cares. And I, for one, am tired of seeing this bullshit on my timeline back to back to back to back. Like, I said it before last week and I'll say it again. We're not gonna report on fucking rumors. I'm not gonna waste my time here and call Josh over and be like, bro, let's talk about this rumor and that rumor and da-da-da-da-da. When the PS5 Slim models came out, we talked about it then.
As they came out.
As they came out, and we read you guys the specs.
Yeah.
We looked over the actual pictures together. We showed you guys what is actual fucking real.
Yeah.
It's fucking real.
Like, I'll admit, I've fucking fallen into some of those rumor talks before, too. And then come to find out later, you know, it's not true. I'm like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah. Again.
Like, it's annoying.
I'll give 8-Bit Eric this. He had said in his video today that it looks like people are getting tired of hearing about rumors and this and that. And I'm like, yeah. Guess what? I fucking said that last week. Yes! People are fucking tired of it. People are fucking... Like... I just hope all of you guys decide to be smart consumers of products and vote or... Yeah, pretty much just, like, vote with your wallet if it's going to be like that, right? Like, if you want to partake in this product, fucking buy it. If you don't want to, don't buy it. You know? Like, you'll know the specs of the Switch 2 when Nintendo says, here's our Switch 2. But then again, who's to fucking say Nintendo's next console is gonna be called the Switch 2 to begin with?
Right?
Like, how do we know it's going to be a successor to the Switch? Maybe they'll just bring out a fucking new Switch, like a fucking Pro model or whatever, and that'll be their just fucking handheld, and then they'll make a new console. No one fucking knows.
Exactly.
No one fucking knows anything, and y'all need to stop pretending like you fucking know everything. And again, I'm gonna fucking say this again. Don't be fucking curtailing and beating around the bush about shit. Like in your videos, you'll come out and you'll report it as fucking fact, and then wait till the very end and say, well, yeah, guys, I don't know. Let me know what you think about these rumors. When, bitch, you were just talking as if it were fucking true. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I hurt fucking people's feelings. I really don't. Because at the end of the day, this podcast can be the fucking voice of reason. This podcast can speak for the average guy, the average fucking gamer. You know what I'm saying? The ones who don't feel fucking heard in a lot of the other fucking videos and shit. Yeah, I'm so fucking fed up with like, all this shit. All of it. It is so fucking annoying. And last week, we didn't have Josh here to talk about it. So what do you got to say on this? Let's hear what you have to say. And it's not just, I'm sorry. And it's not just about like the Switch. It's about also like the PS5 and how like there were rumors saying that like, oh, the PS5 is gonna die soon. And then also like Xbox would be going, instead of focusing on consoles, it would be like a third-party developer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, and like I totally agree with you, because like I remember when the PS5 was first like announced that was in development, they had like all these rumors about, oh my god, they're gonna have like removable like, you know, storage and all that crap.
Yeah.
Wait, it kind of does. But they had like this, oh, this is a new design, and this shit look ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. And I feel like we're all too fucking grown for gamers to be doing this kind of shit. But this is in high school. Fuck rumors.
Yeah.
It's like, just wait until it, like, the actual information comes out. Why do you have to, like, ruin shit for people when, like, nothing has been said about anything yet?
Yeah, well, and that also just piggybacks on, like, the whole leaks thing in general.
Yeah.
Like, no one likes their shit fucking spoiled for them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
and, like, leaks lead to rumors, rumors lead to leaks, vice versa.
well, it's like walking out of a movie that you just saw. Say there's, like, a new, like, example. Fucking Lord of the Rings, right? The very first one. Say you and there was so much hype for fucking Lord of the Rings when it was first coming out, right?
Yeah.
Pack the air, you got a line full of people getting ready to go in the auditoriums, and you walk out of your auditorium after the movie just ended, and you go, bro, can you believe da-da-da-da-da happened, and you're just being so loud and careless about it.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of a fucking leak in the industry.
Yeah.
Whether it be in the fucking video games or pro wrestling or whatever. Kev called, what's up, bro?
Yo.
Welcome to the show. Depending on how long you've been here, I just fucking blew up and did a giant rant for a very quick second. You know, it'd be the equivalent to you getting your chicken tendies stolen from you right out of the oven. That was my reaction.
Honestly, though, rumors are just absolutely fucking ridiculous. I can agree 100% there.
Hold on, Kev called, said, it's funny how they always start these rumor videos with, I really didn't want to make this video, then proceed to talk about the bullshit rumors. Like, it's so fucking true.
Right?
It's so fucking true. You know what? I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna let you finish. But there was like these like I used to be friends and cordial with Woodhawker from Woods Beat 'em Ups or whatever. The guy's a fucking piece of shit, and I don't care if this fucking gets to him or not. He's a fucking douchebag. But he probably does still, but people would send him tons and tons of fucking shit in fan mail. Like, brand new games, new controllers, this and that, the other thing. People were fucking simping hard for this motherfucker, way before OnlyFans was a fucking thing. And he would be like, he would have a stack of fucking boxes full of shit from the mail. Like a fucking stack. And he would be like, guys, please don't do this. Like, I don't need it, blah, blah, blah. But if you feel like it, here's my P.O. box.
Oh, God.
And it's like the same thing as like what Kev is saying, you know? It's like, you are so fucking stupid.
That's that.
So fucking stupid. But anyways, totally fucking, I just need to get that rant out of there. But go ahead.
I'm just gonna pretty much end it at, I 100% agree, rumors need to fucking stop. Especially from big name YouTubers. Because, like, people fucking look to you for news.
Yeah.
It's like, nowadays people rarely go out of the way to actually look up information on Google. Which is, it's easy, just to Google search, you know, rumors about this. And you can find an article on it.
But see, that's the thing. It's the first word you just said, rumors.
Yeah. But like, there's always gonna be articles saying that it's a rumor. You're like, oh, it's a rumor.
Yeah.
You know, but these videos, they bring, like you said, they bring it out that it's fact, and at the very end, they mention that it's rumor.
Well, and then what they do too is they entice you by making this fucking thumbnail that says like, Nintendo Switch is dead.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, ooh, the fucking shock face or the ooh, you know what I mean? The fucking dumb bullshit, and then they highlight everything. So you're like, what? And then you click on it. You know what I mean? And it's all a tactic. It's how YouTube works.
And the thing is, like, what makes it worse is that they know people don't always watch all the way to the end of the video. So that's why at the end of the video, they'll say, well, that's why I don't know about it. What do you guys think about this rumor?
Yeah.
You know, they'll do shit like that. Instead of talk about it, at the beginning and say, hey guys, there's this rumor about it. What do you guys think about it?
Right.
Let's discuss it. That is different if they discuss the rumor, but they, right from the get-go, say it's a rumor.
This is all rumor, speculation, yet to be confirmed.
Exactly. Like, if they mentioned that at the beginning, I'm like, all right, cool. Let's have a discussion.
Well,
it's a topic.
Again, it's just the formula that I've noticed in the pattern of speech in these videos. They will say, like, oh, there's rumors coming out that da-da-da-da-da is happening, but then they'll switch that to, what are they thinking? Why would they do this? And that, like, as if it is fact.
Yeah, exactly.
And then at the very end of the video, again, bounce back to, well, I don't know, guys. What do you think about these rumors? Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
If it's true, like, again, why are you talking as if it's fucking fact?
Right.
It just bothers me. I guess the integrity of it all is what fucking irks me.
Yeah.
You know, that, the repetitiveness of seeing my fucking timeline flooded with this bullshit. You know, I said on Twitter today, I was like, you all look so fucking stupid making these videos. Da-da-da-da-da. Just shut the fuck up and enjoy games. You know, and then I put there too, like, thank God for professional wrestling. Because and we all know how, like, toxic the internet wrestling culture is, the IWC. I am, like, taking a break scrolling from the gaming shit and just, like, diving into the pro wrestling talk, no matter how fucking toxic it is, because at least there's different fucking opinions there. You know what I mean?
Right.
No one's trying to fucking clickbait you into fucking looking at their video of this or that. Like, it's just so stupid.
I know, right?
Like, it burns my brains.
What was it that Peter said? It grinds my gears.
Yeah. Hey, you know what grinds my gears? Yeah.
Oh, Kev Call says, appreciate your take, dude. Haha, for sure. Heads.
Heads would roll if my Tysons were lifted.
Oh my God.
That's fucking epic. Yeah. Yeah. You know, like, you know when, like, in Dragon, I'm gonna go a little anime here for a second. You know in Dragon Ball Z, like, when Boo would just get fed up with someone, he would just fucking, Majin Buu anyways, he would be like, fuck you, I'm turning you into chocolate.
Yeah.
And then eat them. Like, I wish I could do that. You know, just be like, Boo, want chocolate! Boo, turn you into candy!
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
How much have you practiced that damn voice?
It's good, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's fucking annoying. And then, God, you know, God forbid this actually gets to the fucking people, you know, they're gonna look at me and be like, oh, Nick's just a fucking jealous asshole because he doesn't get the views or this or that. It's like, no, I'm fucking speaking for the general fucking public here who doesn't give a shit about the fucking rumors to begin with.
Yeah, just report the fucking facts.
Yeah.
Like, Kev Call says, it's a shame because I'm sure some of these YouTubers who actually play games may have interesting things to say about their hobby.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole, like, fucking thing about it, right? Because, like, Kev, you had mentioned before that, like, RGT is one of those channels that you wish would be good, right? And, like, a lot of these channels started off as genuine gaming channels. They do game reviews, talk about their favorite games from the past, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And then slowly but surely, all these channels started turning into like drama chatter channels within the YouTube gaming sphere, and rumors and this and that, and who's calling out who and whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. You're all on fucking notice. I don't give a fuck. Friend or foe, you're all on fucking notice. I'm tired of the fucking bullshit. Cool. Fuck, you got a problem with it? Talk to me at a convention.
This is how drama starts, man.
Fuck, I don't give a shit, dude. I do not fucking care.
Oh, man.
But yeah, dude, like, it's just fucking annoying. But speaking of fucking YouTube drama that seems to never fucking end, what is your take on if someone is making a guidebook for, say, the Nintendo 64, and the author and their several writers review all the games for the said Nintendo 64 and don't use legitimate hardware or the legitimate game, and say use emulators for some of the reviews? Does that lessen the legitimacy of the review, or do you think it's fine and doesn't fucking matter?
That's a tough one.
And there's no wrong or right answer.
Yeah,
I just want to
no.
know.
That's a tough one because, honestly, like, I would prefer that they use the original game and the original hardware. But I also understand that sometimes that's very difficult. Because some games are just, like, hard to find. Like, for example, the, what was it? The C something game.
Oh, C12.
C12.
It wasn't hard to find. It was just hard to find in person. The option
True.
for me to buy it online was always there.
True, but then, you know, there's some games that are hard to find in person and online, or if they're not hard to find, they're expensive.
Sure, now say you're a prominent figure and an OG in the old school YouTube gaming sphere. Do you think you have a pool with people where you could say like, hey, could I borrow this game? I know you have it. I'll pay you a rental fee for it. Do you think?
I mean, from my perspective, I would rather them go through that route over using an emulator. But at the same time, I can understand why they would use an emulator.
Now, does it delegitimize or does it make it an illegitimate review if the review was not on the actual cartridge, but it was an emulator version?
Well, for me, it's more so. It's like, all right, if the review goes into depth on like graphics, controller, like the way the controls feel and all that, then I could see how that's illegitimate. It's like you didn't play it like how it was originally played.
Sure.
Unless, you know, they use an emulator, but then they hooked up, you know, an N64 controller to it.
Yeah, because there are things like EverDrives, which
Yeah.
are, you know, like the cartridge that you can just fucking download a ton of games to, and it's an actual N64 cartridge. You put it in your N64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they did it that way, you know, that's fine. But like if they're doing it on a computer using mouse and keyboard, then depending on the type of review it is, you know, like I said, if they're reviewing controls, reviewing graphics, all of that, then I can understand if somebody would be disappointed.
Yeah. Well, again, this would be like in a review book.
Yeah.
Kind of like my books that I have from Brett Weiss over there, but those books are much more detailed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, several pages for one game. Whether these reviews are kind of bite-sized, maybe about like a paragraph to too long per game. Maybe some pages, you know, for certain games like Ocarina of Time, for example.
Yeah. So if they're bite-sized, I can kind of give more leniency on, you know, if they're using an emulator or not.
Yeah.
But like if somebody's doing a more detailed, I would prefer them to use like the legitimate software, hardware, and all that.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact it's like you gotta stay true to it, man.
Would you say they did it all for the nookie?
Probably.
No, so there's been controversy going around this past weekend with a YouTuber and podcaster by the name of Pat Contry, aka Pat the NES Punk. We were friends, not anymore. Blocked me on Twitter because I stood up for Smash JT.
I remember this conversation that we had last game on.
Yeah. So, Pat had a NES book, an SNES book, and now is working on an N64 book. And I guess word got out that they're using emulators for games and whatnot. Smash JT made a video about it, and of course, he's got beef with Pat, so it kind of blew up over the weekend. But it did spark an actual debate on, does it fucking matter if it's an emulator or if it's a fucking actual game? You got your thoughts out?
Yeah, the only thing I want to just say is just, like I said, it just depends on whether it's a detailed review or not. If we're just going over like the basic stuff, gameplay and story, and like you said, bite-sized pieces, I think I personally would be fine with it, but I can understand why people would be upset.
Yeah.
So that's my take on it.
Right.
What about you?
So for me, I would say you gotta be fucking forthcoming, like in the beginning of the book, and say not every game was used on original hardware or its original fucking state. Because, and like, 8-Bit Eric was even out there saying like, oh, it doesn't fucking matter to me, you know, if it's emulation or not. And then I brought up the point, okay, sure, you can say it doesn't fucking matter, but at the same time, when the Nintendo Switch expansion pack came out for the online service, one of the games on there, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, was fucking flunky. And things weren't really fucking matching up with how the game actually played.
Just because like the controls didn't match up.
Well, the controls didn't match up, things were kind of laggy, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So that was my point of saying, like, emulation, while it makes things a lot more available and ease of access.
Yeah.
I mean, who's to say a reviewer is playing a game for the first time, and that's their first fucking time playing that game, and that's the experience of it, when really the game might play way fucking smoother, or it might actually look a lot worse. And the emulation version that you got is a fucking homebrew, 10 scale, you know, immaculate fucking version of it that someone cleaned up. So, in my opinion, if you're gonna fucking use emulation, number one, put it in fucking bold italics and shit and say, reader, you know, be aware, not every game was fucking played on a cartridge, on an N64, or they were played on a cartridge, on an EverDrive, on the 64, you know, da-da-da-da-da. We did use upscalers, we did hook it up to an HD, da-da-da-da-da.
See, that would
They were not played on a CRT.
That's super fucking fun.
Yeah.
You know, that way, you know. Because, I mean, like I said, some games are hard to find, some games are expensive. You know, even if you might be a big name YouTuber, you might not know somebody that has a certain specific game.
Yeah.
So you might not want to drop like $200-300 on a rare game, because there's so many games out there.
Yeah.
You know, some of them are expensive, especially on N64. You know, so I understand why you want to do an emulator, but you're 1,000% correct on that. Have a fucking warning, because there's going to be people that are going to be pissed off.
It's just a disclosure, and it's a very simple disclosure.
There you go.
And at the end of the day, if you don't if you don't do a disclosure, right, and you just ignore it and put the book out as if the reader is to assume these are all genuine reviews on genuine cartridges, etc., etc., that's fucking deceptive.
No,
And that's
is.
a fucking bold-faced lie.
Yeah, that is.
You know, you are lying, or you are implicating a lie while not actively lying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and end this portion of the audio only, and we'll be right back. Are you good? Can you use the restroom?
Yeah. Did you want to read that comment?
We'll read it on air. I'm gonna go take a whiz real quick. You do your thing.
All right.
I don't see fucking Snark in the chat. Where the fuck you at, Snark?
Snark! Get on here before he whoops your ass. No, he's not gonna whoop your ass. So, we miss you, Snark. What about you guys? What do you guys think about that? Now, I'll say that's a really good question. Like I said, I personally can understand why, but if it's, you know, in the situation how he explained, that's honestly a big move. Because let's say there's somebody, you know, introducing their kids to, you know, games, you know, old school games, and they purchase that book thinking, you know, it's like, hey, I can show them this, they can read through this, you know, it's just, you know, throwing that idea out there. They can read this, and they can see, you know, there's anything that they like. You know, especially somebody that follows whatever his name is. You know, and, you know, looks up to his opinions on gaming. That kid is not going to know what's good or not. That person, that adult, is not going to know what's good or not. Because they're going based off of the opinion of somebody else. You know, I get it. You know, sometimes it's better to, you know, look up reviews on shit before you buy it, because you don't want to drop, like, well, a fuck ton of money on shit that you don't know if you like or not. So, we would love to hear you guys' opinion on it.
Put it in the chat!
Put it in the chat, yeah. Honestly, I thought I was going to be making a lot more noises. Because I'm so sick.
Oh.
But thankfully, I'm not.
Are you good?
Huh?
Are you good? You want another one?
I'll take another one. I'm done with this one.
Make it last.
But yeah, no, I mean, I completely understand your point, though. Like I said, personally, I get it if they use an emulator, but at the same time, like I was just saying in the chat, you know, if, like, let's say some dude's like trying to show his kids, you know, reviews on games using that book, and they like look up to that person's opinions on gaming, it's like it's not 100% factual,
right,
to what that game was like.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna come back here in 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, and we are back. And before we continue, we just want to say once again, Game On Expo is happening this March 15th through the 17th in the Phoenix Convention Center in Phoenix, Arizona, of course, where it's going to be bigger, better, and cooler. And this year, we have 2 free passes, full event passes to give away. All you got to do to be entered into the drawing is type I'm in or Game On into the chat, and we will put your name into the drawing for these 2 full event passes that covers you Friday through Sunday. We've got guests like David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake, Nicole Tompkins, who plays Jill Valentine in the Resident Evil remakes. We've also got Johnny Millennium, aka Happy Console Gamer, Eric Stewart, the voice of Brock James Seto Kaiba, hello. We've also got Metal Jesus Rocks, hello, the fucking OG of the OGs. We've also got Ted DiBiase, WWE Hall of Fame pro wrestler, aka the $1 Million Man. We're gonna have great musical guests as well, like Mega Ran, and also Dan Green, the voice of Yugi Muto. Muto, right? Muto?
Yugi
Moto?
Yes.
Muto? Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Mewtwo and more. And tons of great guests, guys, as well as a sick vendor hall and more. So that is happening again, March 15th through the 17th, Phoenix Convention Center. Get those free tickets, guys. We got 2 full event passes. All right. So, again, I don't know where I left off. Oh, let's read Brittany's chat here, the wife. She says, see, if they put that out there, they won't get the sales when they should be up front. I mean, I think it would still sell. It's just at least the buyer knows, like, well, okay, at least they're being forthcoming about it, or up front.
Yeah.
I think it also too depends on who is selling the book or whose name is on the book. You know what I mean? Like, if I put out a book like that and say it was same quality, hardcover, etc., I'm not going to sell many copies either way, because who the fuck am I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I'm a prominent YouTuber or podcaster out there in the fucking sphere, you probably still sell copies of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Plus, there wouldn't be such a huge controversy over it, because you were at least upfront about it. Hey, disclaimer.
Yeah.
Not everything was played on an N64. There was some emulation.
Right. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and pivot to AEW Revolution. This pay-per-view is happening this Sunday, March 3rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. So, AEW Revolution 2024 involves one match in particular that I am probably going to cry at the end of, and it is Sting's last match. It is advertised on the poster. It says it right in bold yellow, Sting's last match. Sting and Darby Allin recently won the AEW Tag Team titles. Was it 3 weeks ago now? In Phoenix when we were there. They will be defending those titles against the Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
Oh, they pissed me off.
The EVPs of the company. It's going to take place in Greensboro, North Carolina. Alright, so we've got some matches to cover. I'm sure there's probably going to be a couple more added on to the pay-per-view on Wednesday's Dynamite episode. But we're going to go over the 9 current matches that are already announced. And we're going to give our predictions on said matches here right now.
See, this isn't rumor. This is actually on the Wikipedia page.
Fucking dumb. Alright, guys. So, clip it for future fucking evidence and proof. And if you are in North America, they are showing this pay-per-view at the movie theaters. Select movie theaters, check your local listings. Also on Bleacher Report, on the app, you can. That's where I always order the pay-per-views, on Bleacher Report. So smart TVs or phones or whatever. So, anyways, we've got a tag team match between FTR and the Blackpool Combat Club, being represented by Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli. This past Wednesday, they went to a 30-minute draw. Lord Kizza, what's up? He says, hey, brother. How you doing, man? You missed a good amount of the show, but thank God you can replay any time you want. My fucking boxers are like rolling the fuck up. What does he say? The audio is kind of low. Is that low? No, I'm just kidding. Is the music too loud? There, we put the music down even more low.
And see, this is why we need Snark. Snark, where are you? You could have mentioned this.
Right? Well, anyone could have mentioned it in the fucking last hour and 12 minutes, but no one else has, so.
Wait, hold on. Has the music been playing on the audio or not?
Yeah. It's just not showing because it's in performance mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, we got FTR versus Blackpool Combat Club with John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli. They did I think it was either 20 or 30-minute time limit draw on Dynamite last week. So there was no... Okay, hold on. What are you doing? Because I'm in the middle of fucking talking and you're over here dicking around. What are you doing?
I was trying to look at the volume. Jeez.
Well, you gotta disable performance mode.
No, man, I'm trying to see like where the volume was set at.
Our volume on our
wow.
mic is all the way up. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. None of this stuff has ever really been messed with. I'll turn the desktop down a little bit, I suppose. But Brittany says I have you on low, and it's been coming in good since you started. Lord Keys, I think your phone is fucking retarded. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm just fucking around. Your phone's probably fine. I don't know.
Alright.
Anyways, back to the fucking topic. Alright, so
30 minutes.
I'm gonna go with FTR on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Have they had a match before? Was that their first match against each other?
Yeah, that was their first against each other.
Alright. Interesting. I was gonna go with Moxley and Claudio.
Okay. So, as the time had just expired, they had Moxley in their finisher, and they were right about to get him. However, with the way professional wrestling works, that could also tell you FTR looks like the better team going in, but
It can.
Blackpool might figure them out because of that and take the win. I just don't see FTR being one of the absolute best fucking teams out there, losing against John Moxley and Claudio, who are not necessarily naturally a tag team. They're just part of the same faction.
Yeah.
So I think
they're definitely really good, like lone wolves. So
yeah, and they're in Blackpool Combat Club. You always see a lot of infighting with each other.
yeah,
You know, because they're all about like being the toughest of the tough, and like smacking each other around is a way to teach each other. You know what I mean? So I think there might be a little bit of discourse there.
so I mean, I like all those guys except Wheeler Yuta. Fuck Wheeler Yuta.
No one fucking likes that guy. I feel bad for him.
I don't know what it is about him. I just don't fucking like him.
So you're going BCC.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, Josh has got Blackpool Combat Club, and I'm going with FTR. You heard it here first. Next up, we've got Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs versus Lance Archer in the Meat Madness match. Yeah, it's literally called the Meat Madness match
That's fucking hilarious.
because
oh my God.
when you get like two big heavyweights in pro wrestling,
Oh my God.
it's called slapping the man meat out of each other,
That's
brother.
fucking great. The fact that they named it that.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, AEW. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't know who to go for. Fuck.
Slapping a lot of meat around the place. I'm not quite there yet. My throat from being sick is still kind of. But you want to go ahead? You go first. You go ahead and make your fucking pick here.
Fuck.
You make your pick, brother.
Here, let me see the names again.
All right.
I gotta like look at him.
So you got Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Lance Archer.
I don't know who Lance Archer is.
All right. Well, let me show you.
I might have seen him.
Yeah, you probably have. It's called the Murder Hawk. It's a big motherfucker. 6'8".
Damn.
That's a big boy.
I'm more between Wardlow and Hobbs.
Yeah.
Oh man, I like both of them though. Fuck, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna roll a die on my phone.
You have phone dice on your phone?
It's some shit we did in Destiny. Don't question it. So odds are Wardlow, evens are Hobbs. Fuck you!
It's on a 4 and a 1. The dice didn't land flat, so it's said literally 4 and a 1. Can you show the camera?
Hold on, I think it moved. Oh, it fucking moved, damn it. That was fucking hilarious.
Alright, so it's a 9.
That's a 6.
Oh, 6.
It's a D6, so.
Alright, so you said Wardlow for evens?
I think
Hobbs
so.
for odds? Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going Wardlow as well. Wardlow cut a fucking fire-ass promo on Wednesday's edition of Dynamite. You know. Is that you? Playing music?
Yeah, I don't know that happened.
Lord Kiza says, I can hear the laughing. Things got louder. Yeah, Wardlow cut a fucking fire promo on Wednesday's edition of Dynamite. He basically called out everyone that he's beaten from. He said, there's a certain real world champion out there who ever since I faced, their body's been failing them left and that was a CM Punk reference. He's beaten Samoa Joe. I forgot who else he called out. MJF. Whatever. So, I mean, I think, and he even called out AEW for bailing on the push that he was getting.
Really?
So,
nice.
I am definitely, if we all spam hearts, more viewers will come. I hear chat. Yeah, spam the fucking hearts, motherfuckers! Yeah! Lord Kiza. Woo! Too sweet, man. So anyways, I'm going Wardlow as well. In the Meat Madness match, baby! Alright, next up we've got Christian Cage versus Daniel Garcia. It's a singles match for the AEW TNT Championship.
Daniel Garcia, no questions.
Yeah, you're going Daniel Garcia?
Even if he fucking loses, I'd rather Daniel Garcia.
With the fucking dancing and shit.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Fuck Christian Cage.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
Hey, so Daniel Garcia came out there, cut a promo. Christian Cage came out, cut a promo on him. Guess what Daniel Garcia doesn't have?
A father?
He's dead. What is with all these fucking wrestlers and their dead fathers? And Christian Cage just coming out of nowhere and being like, hey, so I heard your dad's dead, bitch. You know?
I gotta give it to him, though, for keeping up with that fucking gimmick.
Dude, and I swear to God, he goes, hey, so I heard, you know, you grew up at this address or whatever with your father. If you Google the address in Buffalo, it's a fucking cemetery. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fucking brutal.
Oh my
fucking
god.
brutal. So Edge has been out of the picture storyline wise because of a fucking cheap shot injury and shit. He got concertoed.
That's harsh.
My gut's telling me to go with Christian.
You think so?
I mean, Christian's just fucking held on to this belt for so long. And if anything, dude, I see Christian, or I'm sorry, I see Luchasaurus, aka Killswitch, turning on Christian to cost him the belt. Now, when this happens, I don't know. Could it be with Daniel Garcia? Maybe. Could it be when he faces Edge again? Or, I'm sorry, Adam Copeland again? Maybe.
You think that's more likely, though?
I think it would be more likely because it's higher stake. A higher stake match.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Christian Cage in this match.
That's fair.
Do I want him to lose the title? Fuck yeah. I fucking hate that guy.
I know.
Christian Cage is the best fucking heel in professional wrestling today.
Better than MJF?
Oh, yeah. I mean, technically speaking in kayfabe, MJF ain't fucking wrestling for anyone right now.
Oh, so there's no news on that yet.
Nah, he's not even on the AEW roster page.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's kayfabe, bro.
I know, but
I'm
still.
sure as shit, he's still with AEW.
I mean, still, but like, still doesn't bode well.
Well, he's also injured as fuck.
Oh yeah, you told me they
Yeah.
fucked him up. Fucking Adam Cole, man.
Yeah, so next up we've got Will Ospreay making his AEW debut as All Elite.
Oh yeah, ever since they announced the contract signing.
Yeah, so he is now officially All Elite. So we've got Will Ospreay versus Konosuke Takeshita in a singles match, which is funny because they're both part of the Don Callis family, so to speak. Konosuke is definitely part of the Don Callis family. Will Ospreay is a hired gun for the Don Callis family. I think Will Ospreay is going to be a champion with AEW in our year of 2024. I think he'll probably win the belt at Wembley at All In again. I mean, fucking home crowd.
Right.
You know, Tony Khan loves making moments like that. I see this match being the beginning of his babyface turn.
So do you think it's gonna be Will Ospreay winning this match though?
I think Takeshita is going to win this match via Don Callis shenanigans.
I was gonna say I was gonna go with Takeshita as well, because I mean it is his first match. It's always a coin toss on whether they're gonna win or not.
Yeah, I think that Ospreay. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna go with Takeshita because I think Takeshita is a safe bet because the Don Callis fucking factor in it all.
Yeah.
Running fucking interference, etc., etc. But at the same time, I do think that Will Ospreay will see the bullshit interference, and that's where he kind of goes like, oi, bruv, what you doing? Put that screwdriver away, bruv.
Oh my god.
And I think that's where he's gonna be like, oh, line fucking drawn in the sand, clear as day. Fuck you, Callis. You know, da 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 da.
Yeah.
Um.
I could definitely see that happening. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we both going with Takeshita here?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Next up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fucking playing DJ over here on the fucking YouTubes.
Yeah, and apparently YouTube wants us to look at that guy's crack.
Huh?
You didn't hear what he said? Mm-mm. He said, look at my crack. And he was talking about the crack on his windshield.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up we've got Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson in a singles match for the Continental Crown Championship, which includes the AEW Continental Championship, Ring of Honor World Championship, and New Japan Strong Openweight Championship. If Danielson loses, he has to shake Kingston's hand. Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston have a long storied past. It wasn't up until this past Continental Classic where Eddie Kingston has beaten Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson has repeatedly made fun of Eddie Kingston, calling him like the king of the bums. He's a bum. Eddie's a bum. He's a bum. So Eddie like ran with it. You know, he's like, I'm the king of the bums, bitch. You know, there's been a lot of footage too lately. Eddie Kingston has hired a personal trainer. He's been showing a lot of him working out and clips and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah, so I mean, Eddie Kingston is always the fucking like king of the underdogs. Eddie Kingston's fucking real, and that's something I really love about the guy. Now, this is Bryan Danielson's last year, full year as a full-time professional wrestler. I have not seen any gold around Bryan Danielson's waist during his run in AEW. This kind of scares me that Eddie might lose this fucking Triple Crown, which has meant the fucking world to him.
Yeah, because I mean, hasn't Eddie had the Triple Crown for a while now? Like a few months.
Well, the Continental Classic culminated at World's End, which was like 2 days before New Year's Eve.
So it's been like a month and some days.
Almost 2 months.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time this happens, it'll be like roughly 2 months.
This is a hard one to choose.
It is.
I would love for Eddie to win.
It
But
is.
my gut is telling me Bryan Danielson might win.
Yeah. I mean,
Since you said the two names, I was like, fuck. There's a chance Bryan Danielson might actually win this one.
yeah.
Because like you told me before, you told our viewers before, Eddie is about the business.
Yeah.
He's a company man.
Yeah.
And if he needs to lose those belts for Bryan Danielson to, bring in the crowd, he'll fucking do it.
I also think, I don't know. Fuck!
I know, this one's so fucking difficult.
This might be the hardest one to fucking pick.
I know. This is the one I want to watch, though.
Yeah. Like, aside from Sting's final match, I would buy this pay-per-view for this match alone.
Right?
Um,
Fucking Eddie, of course. I'm gonna have to go. Like, my heart tells me Eddie Kingston. But like I said, my gut is telling me Bryan Danielson.
alright, I'm gonna go Kingston then.
Really? Okay.
I'm gonna go Kingston. Because I could see this being a full heel turn for Bryan Danielson.
Okay.
If he loses.
Yeah, because
I could totally see him turning full-on heel.
Because he hasn't won any gold yet.
He hasn't won any gold yet. His time's running out. Maybe desperation is kicking in.
Yeah. I mean, hey, fair enough. But, as much as my gut tells me, fucking praying Eddie wins this one.
Oh, big time, man. Fucking big time. Alright, next up, we've got Timeless Tony Storm. I'm sorry. Timeless Tony Storm. Versus Diana the Virtuosa Perazzo in a singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship. And guess what? We'll reveal our picks right after this quick audio break. Gotta leave him on a cliffhanger like that. Alright, you ready?
Ready.
Alright, so this match, I think it's got a lot riding on it. Deonna Purrazzo is a fucking belt collector and a hit woman in her own right.
Yeah.
Tony Storm is on the fucking career fucking ride of her life with this whole timeless gimmick, the black and white bullshit. She did show kinks in her armor this past Wednesday on Dynamite.
Okay.
She did start to nervously put on lipstick and it looked like all smeary and like a clown after a confrontation with Deonna Purrazzo. They have a past together as friends. They have matching fucking tattoos. Now, I will say, AEW, big business. In Boston, Massachusetts, takes place shortly after Revolution, where it's all but confirmed that Mercedes Moné, aka Sasha Banks, will make her debut. Do you retain the belt on Tony Storm and have Sasha come in, wreck the fucking house, climb up the rankings really fast, and have the biggest fucking female free agent in professional wrestling versus the hottest fucking gimmick in female professional wrestling, and go fucking head to head at, say, Double or Nothing later on in the summer? Or do you have Deonna Purrazzo be a transitional champion, which a transitional champion is someone who has the belt, but their sole purpose is to take the belt off this champion, carry it for a month, so the actual champion
can grab it.
can grab it from them.
Nah, I feel like it's too big of a story build up for that to happen.
Okay.
Me personally, I have a feeling Tony Storm's gonna win this one, but it's gonna be a close one. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some fuck ups
Yeah.
on her end, but she's still gonna get it. How? Not exactly sure. Not too well versed in that, but I can tell you this: I have it's more than just a gut feeling. I know Tony Storm's gonna win this one,
Okay.
but especially after what you just said, where
Yeah.
fucking what's her name's gonna be coming in. It's the perfect setup. You know, have her take the title from someone big at AEW.
Yeah.
You know, they gotta make it big. Would you say it was called, the one that she's gonna debut it at?
It's called Big Business,
See, there you go. It's gonna be
and
big. It's gonna be
they've
big.
sold, I think, around maybe 8,000 tickets so far to it. So I mean, it'll even be bigger than the show we went to, which sold around 6,000 tickets.
Yeah.
So
That's my call.
okay. So your call is Tony Storm.
Now, if I'm wrong, cool. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I think.
At least I don't like her timeless gimmick.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm kind of fucking over it.
Yeah.
She was okay. So the Wrestling Observer Awards came out this past weekend. She was in both categories for Best Women's Gimmick and won that one. And she was also in Worst Women's Gimmick. So it's like, how are you in both categories? That makes no fucking sense. But anyways, let's go ahead, get to the brass tacks. I think Deonna Purrazzo is going to win the belt, but I think it's because Mariah May is going to get treated poorly by Tony Storm one too many times. Do something to interfere. Deonna Purrazzo steals the win.
There's
I
always
could
that
be
possibility.
totally fucking wrong though.
There's always that possibility too.
Yep.
Or it could be like she tries to interrupt, tries to interject, and still Tony wins. But
Yeah.
that sets up, a feud between her, like Tony and the other girl.
And Mariah, yeah.
For after, when she loses the belt with Mercedes Moné.
Yeah. Alright, so next up we've got Samoa Joe versus Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland for a three-way match for the AEW World Championship. This one is also very fucking difficult because Samoa Joe has only defended the belt once so far. And Samoa Joe is too big of a fucking name to be a transitional champion. Swerve in his own right has a lot of fucking hype and push behind him. But yet, so does Hangman.
Dude, I mean, the crowd, I'd say, when we went to go watch AEW in Phoenix, I'd say 60% of the crowd was for Swerve, but surprisingly, a good 40% of the crowd was for Hangman.
Oh yeah. So apparently on the other side of the arena, everyone was cheering for Hangman. And on the other half of the arena where we were at, everyone was fucking cheering for Swerve.
I know.
Yeah.
And we were
I felt like I was the only one yelling cowboy shit. There was maybe 2 or 3 other people.
Yeah.
But from everything that I saw on Twitter that night, or the next day, the other side was cheering for fucking Hangman.
Dude,
So, it does make sense with what you're saying, your analysis of the 60-40. With all of that said, I think that it's too early still for Joe to lose the title. What I think is going to happen is because there is so much fucking heat between Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland, they're going to fuck each other out of the title, and Samoa Joe is going to take advantage of their fucking infighting. There might be a moment where they look at each other and go yes, and then they both fucking attack Joe.
Yeah.
But I think that moment will be very quick. It'll get a pop. But then they're gonna look at Joe on the floor. And they're gonna be like, well, I want to pin him. No, I'm going to pin him. No, I'm going to... Then they start fighting each other. Then Joe gets up and is like, bitches, please! Fucking double muscle buster. I don't know how he could. But I think Joe's going to come out of this on top.
Yeah, this one's hard to say because, I mean, like you said, like, Swerve does have a big following. And Swerve, has he ever had gold around him?
Not yet. No, yes. He was a
has.
tag team champion with Keith Lee.
Okay, so that kind of brings me back a little bit. I can say, all right, since he's had gold before, I guess I could lean more.
Now, hold on.
towards-
He has been saying, and he has been playing the fucking race card, and saying he wants to be AEW's first Black World Champion. We are currently in Black History Month. The pay-per-view takes place shortly after it's over.
That means it's negative.
But there's a possibility that race card might come into play. It's like using the fucking pot of greed in Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what I mean?
That's why it's banned.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh,
So, all this being said, who are you taking?
I'm gonna have to go with Samoa Joe.
With what? Say
Samoa
that again.
Joe. Samoa Joe.
I'm gonna go Samoa Joe.
Like, if it has to be between Adam Page and Swerve, Adam all the way. But between Samoa Joe and Adam Page, I'm like 51% Samoa Joe.
So, Hangman's already been champ.
Well, I mean, like, personally.
Well,
feeling.
sure, yeah.
But, like, you know, like, pick-wise, like, you know, if I feel like this person, I feel like
Yeah.
it's going to be Samoa Joe.
Oh, you know what's funny? I actually have Samoa Joe and Hangman fighting each other up there. Hangman's got the chair. Alright, so we're both for Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Next up is Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong. Neck awareness. Strong. For the AEW International Championship. So obviously they are part of the Undisputed Kingdom with Adam Cole, Wardlow, you know, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. Matt Taven and Mike Bennett have gold around them with the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships.
Yeah.
Their whole mission statement was to get all the gold in AEW and whatnot.
Gotta look it up.
He was the one in the wheelchair that would always be like, Adam! You know what I mean? Yeah. I think Roderick Strong's gonna fucking win, dude.
You think so?
I think so. They're starting to play up again on the gimmick of Orange Cassidy getting fucking worn out, doing too many fucking title defenses every week in, week out. I mean, fuck, 2 weeks ago, after a fucking Dynamite, he flew out to England and defended the belt against like fucking 5 other guys
Oh, shit.
in a fucking like battle royale match. Defended the belt again on fucking Dynamite this past week. Renee Paquette, the backstage interviewer, was like, dude, are you even fucking cleared to be wrestling tonight? And then the doctor, the AEW doctor was there and he was like, he meets the minimum requirements to get fucking, you know, cleared. And Orange Cassidy's like, yeah, whatever, I'm fighting tonight. Alright, cool, bye. You know? I think he's fucking done. I think he's done as international champion for now. And I think he's got to sort out where he fits in the roster after this belt is gone from him. I mean, and also too, I am a little nervous because this belt seems to be cursed if it's not around his waist.
Really? Why?
So, John Moxley won it off of him. John Moxley immediately got concussed on his first defense of this belt. Lost it to Rey Fenix. Rey Fenix also got injured defending it, and it got back onto Orange Cassidy. And it's been on him since.
It belongs on him.
Bro.
It's his belt.
It's like he had fucking Danhausen like fucking curse the championship, so it's like only on him.
Fuck. That's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's fucking wild.
It is crazy.
He's probably the only one tough enough to withstand it. Because, I mean, shit. Back to back fucking defenses like that.
All the time, man.
And he's so fucking nonchalant about it.
Alright, so I'm picking Roderick Strong. Who you picking?
You know I gotta pick Orange Cassidy.
Alright.
You know I gotta pick him.
Yeah. Oh my god, and here we are at the last match. Sting and Darby Allin versus the Young Bucks with Matthew Jackson and Nicholas Jackson. We gotta call them by their God-given passport names. In a tornado tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, which will also be Sting's retirement match. So it's under tornado tag team rules, which means there doesn't have to be any tags. It is just fight. So
This one's a hard one.
yeah.
This is a really fucking hard one. What's our time?
Oh, we're good.
Like, on one hand, it's Sting's last match.
I thought you were gonna say on one hand, it stings me to have this be his last match.
I mean, yeah, that too. But on one hand, it's Sting's last match. On the other hand, it's Sting's last match.
Yeah.
And like, I go either way. Where it's like it's Sting's last match, so he has to go out champion. Or it can be, it's his last match. He has to pass on the belt.
So technically speaking, it's his last match, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where does that leave Darby Allin with the belts?
Yeah.
Does he pick up another partner? Does he try to defend them by himself? I mean, the fucker is crazy enough to do it.
Yeah.
Does he put them down and they do another tournament to see who's going to get the belts? It's also traditional to lose on your way out. Now, Sting handpicked the Young Bucks to be his final opponents.
Really?
Yes. Also, the Young Bucks have a lot of fucking momentum going for them right now with their whole EVP, heel gimmick. And then on this last episode of AEW Dynamite, Ric Flair pulled up and said that he wishes that he had been a bigger part of Sting's farewell tour, etc., and said he's going to try to figure out a way to be a bigger part of it. Knocked on the Young Bucks' door. Young Bucks opened it, and he walked in. Camera cut. I think there's going to be some fucking bullshit interference here. The Young Bucks are probably going to put Ric Flair in a bad position to turn on Sting. I think Young Bucks are going to win.
Honestly, I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
I think it's the Young Bucks. They're taking that title.
I am fucking so mad.
I know.
I'm so fucking mad.
I know.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. You can call me a fucking mark or whatever, but when we saw them win the titles, the Sting and Darby, I was holding back tears. Bro, when we were there and the confetti was flying and stuff, and I was just like, this is my first time seeing Sting ever. And it was on a night like tonight where he won the titles. And then the Young Bucks ran in there and beat the fuck out of Sting and Darby. Got their blood all over their fucking suits.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've never been tempted to run into a ring as much as I was that night.
Yeah.
It was just the little kid in me was like, no! I got like, again, it's never smart to do that. You go to a wrestling show, don't fucking do that. but I had the urge.
Yeah.
So you going Young Bucks?
I fucking hate it, but yes.
All right. So, those are the matches that have been announced. There might be one or two more added on come this Wednesday, but these are our match predictions with what we've been given today on February 26, 2024.
The actual list, not rumored.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be a good time. I can't wait.
It's gonna be a big pay-per-view, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And make sure to tune in to Dynamite this Wednesday. This will be the last time you'll ever get to see Sting on cable television for wrestling, man. It's a crazy time. The dude deserves his retirement, though. I will say that. He's like fucking almost 65. AEW has treated him like a fucking god. Dude is undefeated in AEW over these last couple of years. That's how you treat your fucking legends, your active legends properly too, man. I will say that. AEW does a great job with making their legends look like fucking powerhouses.
Dude, my question now is like, what are they gonna do with Darby? Like,
He is going to have to be the pillar that AEW asked him to be.
dude, he fucking is.
Him. So do you remember that the Pillars 4-way match for the title? It was between Jungle Boy, MJF, Sammy Guevara, and Darby.
Yeah.
That's who they're pinning the future of the company on. Those guys.
Jungle Boy, I'm kind of like half and half with. Darby, I'm 100% for. The other two guys, I'm kind of like,
MJF, you're on MJF.
Dude, we don't know. We don't know if he's going to be back or not.
Bro, he's coming back.
If he comes back, then alright, cool.
He's fucking coming back, dude.
Honestly, fucker, like, he amazed me with, like, his whole Adam Cole situation.
Oh, he turned babyface?
When he turned, I was like, okay, you were a straight piece of shit, but afterwards,
Yeah.
you were a cool guy.
Yeah.
Fucking, he won me over.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
He's fucking good.
he did his job.
Dude, he,
Yeah.
you know, alright, his acting skills for this shit, I compare to, that one fucking bitch from Harry Potter. The lady in
Oh,
pink.
yeah,
Lady
I
in pink.
fucking hate her.
Dude,
She-
her.
the ministry lady.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck that lady.
Dude,
I wanted to fucking...
Dude,
Oh my God.
as an actress, I fucking respect her.
Yeah, but you can't...
Oh,
it's
that's
like one
exactly.
of those... It is one of those roles where it's like, you know you need to separate the art from the artist. But it is so hard to.
Dude, she... If you
Like,
wanna
if I saw that lady in public, I'd be like, fuck you! But great job.
Dude,
you know, like...
if you want, that's master class in fucking acting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I put MJF in that tier in regards to fucking acting.
Wait, you mean wrestling characters aren't real?
Like, he definitely fucking won me over with that fucking act.
Yeah.
Like,
All the vignettes over the summer were fucking great.
Oh, I know.
You know?
Oh man, dude. I mean, for like,
Kangaroo kick, fucking
Dude,
double
I know.
clothesline.
dude, he just fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
Like, and I gotta, what's her fucking name? That actress. I gotta give her fucking props. Even this random ass fucking time to give her props, but dude, like, she's one of my like top favorite actresses just because of that. Fucking.
Anytime now. Hold on, folks. Fucking Josh needs to pull up a Harry Potter actress right now.
Alright. Fucking let's keep going.
Well, I'm trying to close the show. I can't do that while you're fucking
Alright,
looking.
so she was named Dolores Umbridge.
Umbridge. Sounds like a bitch ass name.
I know.
Miss Umbridge.
Imelda Staunton?
What?
I guess that's her name?
What is it? I said what?
Imelda Staunton.
All right.
Yeah.
Dude, she looks like a fucking C word. God. That fucking bitch ass haircut.
Dude, I bet you she's a really sweet lady.
I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck.
Oh man.
Well, how proper that we end on one of my favorite songs of all time. Non è sempre by Eiffel 65. Well, guys, this has been the NSquared podcast. We talked about drama. We've talked about fucking stupid console rumors. Which, again, guys, stop making videos on fucking bullshit that's not even fucking true. No one gives a fuck about Nintendo Switch 2 rumors, or PS5 is dead rumors, or Xbox turning third-party rumors. Like, no one gives a fuck. Spend your time making actual gaming, like gaming news, gaming videos, real news. Jesus fucking. And we've also talked about, you know, whether emulation really matters in regards to gaming reviews. And we also broke down and gave you our picks for AEW Revolution pay-per-view this upcoming Sunday. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We love you all. Lord Kiza, Rat Zombie, Kev Called, and so many of you others who are watching us live and on playback. You can catch me on Twitter at BuffNerd and on Instagram at NerdyNick_91. You can find us on our NSquared Facebook page over on Facebook. Just type in NSquared Podcast and you'll find us right there. Or find the link at the top of the chat. Once again, thank you to our sponsors over at HubDaddyStore.com. Use code MUSTACHE10 to get yourself 10% off your order of soaps, coffees, mugs, candles, and more. And at W.GG, use code NSquared10 to get yourself 10% off your order of energy drink supplements. And once again, guys, we are giving away 2 full event passes to Game On Expo this March 17th or 15th through the 17th. So let us know if you want to be entered into that drawing. And guys, you can find Josh, as always, deep in the sauce where it's thicker than a Snicker, baby. Be blessed, be a blessing to others, and we'll catch you next time.
Deuces.
I'm like, hello, motherfucker.